Hello, it's Jocelyn from the Jocelyn Russo Group of Coldwell Banker here in Northern New Jersey. We are ready to give you your Q1 market update. What's going on in real estate in Northern New Jersey? If you are interested, you're going to want to watch this. I'm going to be covering a lot of things. Whether you're moving in the next 9 days or the next 90 days, I'm here to help you. And today we're going to go over a lot of things. So, market trends, what's going on in the market. I'm going to give you some data of what happened this past January, February, and March of 2024, where rates are going. Everybody wants to know, right? Where are they going? I'm going to show you some data about that. The best week to list your house. If you are thinking of getting on the market, there's literally a week and it's coming up. So I'm going to give you that tip. I don't know if you've heard in the news, we've had a big lawsuit in real estate. I'm going to touch on that a little bit just so you guys have an idea in like real regular terms of what it all means. And then I'm going to give you my perspective about everything. So I hope you enjoy our Q1 update of what's going on in Northern New Jersey. Let's get to it. All right, let's get into the market trends. So, this is a system that we use here at Coldwell Banker that I really love, and it allows me to look at what's going on in the market as a whole. So, today we're going to be looking at Essex County and Passaic County. We're going to be looking at single family homes, townhomes, and condominiums. I didn't put a price range just because our prices are all over the place. I just want to get some averages, and we're going to be looking at the past month and year to date. So I have this on a PDF. If anyone is interested in taking a look at it, just let me know and I can send you a copy. So today, what we're going to look at are a couple of the areas that I feel that are most important in real estate if you really want to know what trends really mean anything. So let's first look at new listing trends. So it looks here as of March, it went down. So more listings are not coming on the market. So as of March, if you look at February, we did see a spike, and the past couple of months we did see a spike, but then March came and I don't know what happened. Maybe it's Easter. Maybe everybody's just getting their house ready. So I thought that was really interesting that the numbers actually went down for March. So if you are a buyer right now, that's going to be a tough place to be in. But if you're a seller, you are in a seller's market, which is really fantastic for you. So I also want you to look at this here, average days on market. So if you looked at the year total, it's 40 days and it went down in March to 37. It went down by almost 14%. So that's just showing a home is coming on the market and it's going off pretty fast. So the days on market isn't really too long. So it's about a month, and that includes attorney review. So that includes coming soon, a week for that, week or two for open houses, then a seller is picking an offer. So I thought that was interesting that that went down. Now check this out. Average list price. So our average list price in March is $772. Now that's taking both Essex and Passaic County into consideration, and that went up 18% since last month and year to date. Then look at this one, average sales price. So the list price is one number and the sales price is another number. So you can see here that that went up too, from year to date, about 650 to now 672. That went up 22%. So if you are selling your home, you really should think about these prices, that they are increasing pretty steadily, making it a good place to be as a seller. Now take a look at this one. Sales price versus list price ratio. Year to date was 105%. Now it's 106%. So the sales price is one number, like I said before, and the list price is a different number. And these homes are selling 106% over the list price. And that went up as well. So this kind of goes into how many properties sold and all of that, but those were the numbers that I thought were really important. And I just love this trends report because it shows you so much great information about what's going on. And I really love it. If you want a copy, let me know. I'd be happy to give you one. So now let's get into mortgage rates. They're a big skeptical if buying a home is truly attainable or if waiting is better, what's going on. So we just saw that the prices are pretty much going up steadily, but now what's happening with the rates? I can't wait to show you this chart here. So take a look at this. This comes straight from Fannie Mae. They were saying back in December that, yeah, they're going to go down, but not that much. But now look, as of February 2024, Q1, they're saying they're going to go down to 6.5, but towards the end of the year, they're going to be below 6% at 5.9. That is excellent news if this truly does happen because it's going to be a lot more attainable to get that percentage. However, the prices are going to be going up. So is it best to wait or is it best to just get into the market now? That's a great question if you have it to speak with your realtor about, because numbers matter. And especially here in New Jersey, we have some homes that have crazy taxes, and then some areas have really low taxes. So that will also go into play with the type of home that you're looking for. So as you can see here, they are projected to go down to be under 6%, even if it's 5.99999%, it's under 6. That's where they are headed with these estimates. Now, if you are thinking of selling your home and you want to get into this market that we're in, we have a couple of free guides that I would love to give you if you're interested. We have our home selling guide, which I have a copy right here of just what to expect, what buyers are looking for in the home that they fall in love with. Should you sell your house or wait? Today's housing inventory, home pricing your house right, and it still matters. What you need to know about mortgage rates. I love the checklist that we give you. So make sure if you're interested, send me a message that you would like that. We also have a home buying guide, and we also have a first time home buyer guide. So if you're interested in any of those, it's absolutely free. We'd be happy to give them to you. And those will help with so many questions. All right, the best week to list your house is almost here. This is a study done by Realtor.com. And it says here, every year, 1 week stands out from the rest as that perfect stretch of time when it's great to be a home seller. This year, that week is April 14th through April 20th is the best time to sell. That is, if sellers want to see lots of interest in their homes, sell quickly, and pocket some extra cash, according to Realtor.com. I love this article because it really goes into the reasoning behind that. Like this quote here, the third week of April brings the best combination of housing market factors for sellers. The best week offers higher buyer demand, lower competition from other sellers, and fewer price reductions than the typical week of the year. So if you want to copy this article, I also have it, but I love this number of homes for sale. So if you take a look for each year, you can see how there's a lot of homes for sale, but this year we are really, really low. So that's a great thing for sellers. If you want a copy of this article, just let me know. I'd be happy to send it to you. Okay, now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the lawsuits that are going on in our industry. I don't know if you've heard about them, you've seen headlines, there's all types of information out there. However, right now we're in April, it's April, first week of April of 2024, and a lot is not 100% known yet. One thing that I do know that's going to be put into play, according to these lawsuits, are the exclusive buyer agency agreement is going to have to be signed by everybody that buys a house. So, for example, if you're buying a home and you say, I don't need a realtor, all I'm going to do is look on Zillow, realtor.com, and just look myself. And when I find the right house, I'm going to reach out to that realtor or whatever, or maybe I'll just call a friend, whatever. If you do that, that's fine. However, you're going to have to sign an exclusive buyer agency agreement with that agent, which means if you do that with 3 agents or 10 agents, I've seen buyers work with so many agents because they think that they have a better chance of finding a house, which I understand that. But now you're signing a contract with a lot of different agents, and you're going to be getting a lot of different phone calls from these people. And it's going to be very messy. So, the new law that they're stating is called an exclusive buyer agency agreement, where you work with one realtor, and that realtor is going to represent you in the sale, buying of your property. Kind of like how the listing agent is working for the seller and they have a contract with that seller, the buyer is going to have the same thing. So, what I think it's going to do, it's going to weed out a lot of part time agents or agents that really don't know what they're doing too much. Because if you're a buyer and you're looking to buy a home, you really want to make sure you're working with somebody who's going to find you a home, not what's on Zillow. Find unlisted properties and truly go above and beyond. So, on our team, we just created something called the 90 Ways to Serve, where I actually went through the entire home buying process and bullet pointed every single thing that we do as realtors for our buyers. And it came to 90. So I have that actually printed out, which we now give our new buyers and our existing buyers that we are working with to really make sure that you understand that we outstand as realtors. Now, if you're a realtor who does not have 90 Ways to Serve, I suggest you start looking at that, because things are changing. And if a buyer has to be exclusive to one agent, that agent really better have their stuff together, because buyers don't want just an agent. They want homes. They want opportunity to buy a home that maybe they're not going to be up against 10 other offers and have to go so far over asking. Or maybe that buyer will pay a premium for that home so they're not up against other buyers. So that's really a great thing for a seller. So those are the changes that are coming. Nothing is in effect right now. It most likely will go into effect in July, which would be perfect time for my Q2 update. So I hope you watch it. So these changes are coming, and it's interesting to see this happening, because before, you didn't really have to hire an agent to represent you. You could just go to the listing agent, or you could just do it yourself, really. So now there's just things that are changing, and none of the laws are put into play yet. We don't know exactly how things are going to work here in New Jersey yet, but things are changing. Okay, I know you guys have a lot of questions and thoughts going on in your mind. I want to give you my perspective of what I think is going to happen for the next couple of months. I kind of think inventory is going to stay a little bit tight. I think that people are going to make a move closer to when they know what's going on with the election and things like that. I feel like this is a really big opportunity for people, that they really should jump on it. I don't know if these prices are going to keep increasing to the levels that they are. I know in New Jersey, especially here, our prices are always going up, but they're going up so drastically right now that if you are a seller, you really should jump on that boat. I don't know how long it's going to last. That's my opinion. If you're a buyer, I would also jump on buying a home soon, because if these prices do keep going up, and then the rates, the rates are supposed to go down by the end of the year, but could they jump back up next year? We have no idea. So I think it's a really opportune time for both buyers and sellers right now. And if you are a first time home buyer, it can be a little bit scary just because I'm sure you're hearing horror stories about getting beat out on offers. And if you're truly in the market, you really have to be working with somebody who's guiding you. So if you're a first time home buyer, you should definitely check out our first time home buyer guide because it goes so deep into so many different questions that you probably have. But don't be scared because if you are working with a true professional that will help you get a home and stop paying these crazy rent prices, which is another thing. I mean, I can't believe what some of these places are going for in rent if you really want to know. And if you have a property, so here's the thing that I'm talking about with a lot of people. A lot of people right now are at a really low mortgage rate. So let's say they're at under 3%. Okay, but they either are ready to move, their house is too small, it's too big, they want to make a jump. They're thinking of renting out their house as an investment and then buying the next property, which I think this is a great idea because if your mortgage payment is, let's say, 2,500 and we start doing the numbers and you could rent your home out for 3,500, that's $1,000 that you're going to be putting in your pocket every month. Now, we help people get those great tenants that, have steady jobs, employment, and, maybe looking at building your wealth through real estate and getting that next home. Not saying that you're going to be like a real estate investor, which that's another conversation if you were interested, but to really get some money going income wise. If your rate is so low and you don't want to get rid of it, but you want to buy a bigger home, it's a great avenue to go. So those are my perspectives. I hope you enjoyed our Q1 Northern New Jersey real estate update. I'm so excited that I did this because I think that you guys really need to know what's going on in the market so you guys can make educated and confident decisions. I'm going to end today with this great quote by John Maxwell. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. And as a leader in real estate, I truly feel like I want to make sure that you guys understand what's going on a quarterly basis. So make sure you share this with somebody that you know can benefit for it, whether they're making a move in New Jersey or out of New Jersey. This information will really help them make their decisions and make them smart. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am Jocelyn from the Jocelyn Russo Group of Coldwell Banker. We serve all of Northern New Jersey, and we are so excited to help you. If you have any questions, let us know. We can't wait to help. Have a great day and talk to you soon.